Okay, this is going to be the 2025 Kia K4 GT line car review. This is Kia's latest model. Give an overview of this car. So starting off with, Kia decided to give out these nice headlamps that I'm sure will be very expensive to replace, but they add a nice little flair. Kia's come a long way. The GT line offers an 18-inch rim, low profile tire. However, having the low profile tires can be a little bit rough. This Kia just got out of a car wash. Now moving on inside. We'll pop open this trunk or hood. We're going to pop open this hood, see what the Kia K4's got to offer under the hood. The hood on the K4 is a little bit heavy, but underneath it's packing a 2.0 Smart Stream MPI engine. The valve train on this is a little bit loud, but I guess that's why Kia decided to put the heavy hood on it, because it makes it a lot quieter. There's a lot of room under this engine compartment to work on, but hopefully we won't be needing that. Moving on to the back, the lights continue on with the same style as the front. However, what is noticeably missing on this car is a tailpipe. It's actually underneath the vehicle. They got it hiding. Kind of like they're trying to make this look like an electric vehicle, but don't let it fool you. Trunk space. K4 packs an amazing trunk space where you can pack the whole family in here. A somewhat annoying but different feature is the door handles are located up on the top. So if you have passengers that are not normally used to that, they are not going to find that. Inside, the GT line offers the Syntec leather cloth trim. Heated power seats. And a screen that will rival lots of competitors. The dash, multi-optional display. Plenty of room in the rear. For the kids and family. The passenger seat, however, is not power. The The passenger seat, however, is not powered. Up on the top. Now going with the dash, we have our home button here, which will take us to the main menu. From there we got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. We have Siri located on the dash. We have weather, sports and valet mode. Also, we have our vehicle diagnostics, maintenance reminders, notifications, and the online manual. And setup will give us a lot more options. From here, we hit the vehicle icon and go to driver assistance. It will unlock Kia's autonomous driving features. Inside here, we can change how the cruise control, the adaptive cruise control works in this vehicle. It has automatic ventilation, meaning when this car is off, in the middle of the night, it will go on to recirculate the air and create this car has automatic dehumidifying, which means that basically when this car is off in the middle of the night, it will dehumidify this vehicle. Forward safety collision warning. Also, if you're about to have a collision with this vehicle, it will apply the brakes and stop for you. Tons of safety features on the vehicle. It has its own Wi-Fi built in, so the passengers can connect to the Wi-Fi seamlessly. We can change our screen layout here. Kia has also offered theme designs as well. If we want, we could have the Celtics. We could have Celtics, the Nets, the Bulls. However, you have to pay for them. We can change the cluster gauge here to basic or digital with different colors as well. Several different user profiles can use this. Several different user profiles can be stored into here. Navigation built in. Now the K4 with its Smart Stream 2.0 packs a little bit of a punch, but not too much. It would be considered adequate. K4's engine is a 12.5 to 1 ratio motor. However, with this motor, you don't need the high octane gas. Because it automatically adjusts the K4 will change its compression ratio to save on gas. I'll go after a little bit of acceleration here. Not bad. Some of its autonomous features are lane keep assist, lane steer assist, which is that little green button there, and adaptive highway cruise control with navigation. When all three of these systems are combined, you can practically have an autonomous vehicle that doesn't follow the GPS, but will drive itself hands-free. High beams that are also smart, that will change when other cars are coming, the brightness, the vehicle lights. I'm going on the highway here. I'm going to put this into sport mode, and we're going to see what kind of acceleration we get. Now the adaptive cruise control is on. My hands are off the wheel. As we see, this car is now about to steer itself in a turn. We come up to it. Every now and then it will give you a warning to keep the hands on the wheel. If you don't, it will knock the adaptive cruise control off and the car will slow down. GT line has paddle shifters. car is driving itself, then driving itself as we take this turn here. She's going to do it for us. Seamlessly and flawlessly. The ride is very quiet, smooth. K4 has its climate controls digitalized as well. And you can control everything from the steering wheel. Now we're going to kick this girl into manual shift mode. I'm going to use power shifters. It's got auto hold for the brakes. Very quiet, very smooth. Wasn't even in sports mode. Sports mode will keep the shifts a little bit higher. Now with the adaptive cruise control, we can turn that on. We'll set that at 76, and we're going to come up on this person here. And it knows the distance. And what's going to happen here is the car is going to slow down before 76. Because this car is not going 70. See, the speed is dropping. We're about 65 here, and we should be around 76. But you can see the car is following on the radar here the other car in front of us. And it will continue to do that and go this speed until that car moves, and then it will speed back up to 76 or whatever I set it at. Again, my hands are not on the wheel. As you see here, it is also yelling at me to turn, put my hands on the wheel, but we are just sitting back and enjoying the ride. Now I'm going to move the lane, and we'll see the speed increase as it senses that vehicle is not in front of us anymore. Well, it doesn't know where to go because the lines have changed. So it's kind of important to make sure you have lines on the road. You don't want to be using this autonomous feature in snow or construction sites, because you will get jerked around when the car can't find itself. Intersections are another big thing. It doesn't like it. It can't find the lines. It thinks you're in the middle of the road somewhere and tries to adjust. Again, this car is still driving for us. It's going to go around this embankment. No hands on the wheel. It just took that turn for us. Again, there's another corner coming up here. It's going to take this turn. They did it very nicely.